I was watching a show the other day with this book span, and they had this guy on there, something about the end times, and we should be happy about it or something. And I was like, oh gosh, everyone has just made this book over and over and over. And this one I didn't particularly like his spin on it. But I just wanted to take time to show you a book that I've been working on since about 2002. And it was a year-long project. It started at Evergreen State College, and it's 21 Reasons These Are the End Times as We Know It. And I did a presentation, and I also had a video online a while back, but I had deleted it. Or I'm not sure. I think there's one on there with some slides, but I did do one that I did where I was personally doing a presentation. That one I actually deleted, so it might be out there. And I was, I guess it was snowing outside, and I was sitting there talking, but I just wanted to show you a little bit about this project that I've been working on. And I noticed there's not a lot of good Christian movies out there, and if you do a search, you're not going to find recent ones or ones on Bible prophecy or apocalypse. And so I've been doing a lot of research for these movies I'm working on. And this slide, I don't remember where I found this at, but I thought this was really unique. And I put this on here. I just wanted to show you it. And here's some quotes. But this was interesting. I think I got it from Revelation Seminars. But this is a chart here about facts and prophecies related to the church and the end times. And I think it's definitely going to be a part of the movie. A lot of these movies, you can just script them out just by Bible prophecies and facts. I mean, most of it's already written for me. So I just need to find the funding and the ability to do it, which I'm being blocked, and that's why they like to keep you in limited spaces. And most of the big studios, to the Tyler Perrys and the Steven Spielbergs and the Lucasfilms, and because they know they're not going to do these kind of films. They're going to do the, politically correct, whatever. But here we have another chart with facts and prophecies relating to Gentile nations. And these are interesting. You might want to read. I don't have time to go all over this because I got a lot of information I'm trying to put out, so I'm going to be going real fast. So bear with me. I might do some follow-ups later. But these are some pictures that I just really liked, and I thought they had some pretty colors in them, and I put them on here. But also, nature, things are changing, and the birds are dying, the bees, and a lot of it they try to say is just some natural effect, but they're putting pesticides on the trees. They're putting them in the areas that they know that the animals are. They're basically deliberately cutting off their water, their food supplies. So it seems to me like something weird. Okay, so over here we've got visualizing the end. And I wish you could see this really good. I hope the camera's doing it justice. But this is a really nice chart that I wish I had some sort of screen that I could put it on and scan it and be, somewhere in a room, and I could just go over all this information. But of course it never works that way, because the people who are supposed to be doing this are the ones in the mega churches who are collecting all the tithes and the money. And they basically are bamboozling everyone, and they tie their hands. They can't, I guess, really preach the word because they're getting a 501 in that enables them not to really talk about things. So they just hog up all these big dome places and rent out all these facilities and do these cookie cutter sermons, but you know, what do I know? They won't even invite me to speak. So the 4 pivotal events of history. This is also a nice slide here that I would love to make and to discuss, but you know, you're just going to get the quick version here, and I'm thankful for that. Believe it. You know, this one talks about the rapture, you know, and I like this picture. It doesn't, it's black and white, can't really tell. And I'm sorry if you hear my stomach growling. I haven't had breakfast. And there's some cobwebs on there. I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to clean this off. I just grabbed it out, you know, and it's old. So, I mean, that just proves it. I mean, if you see cobwebs, you know. And I had it in the garage for a while, and then I've been meaning to do a video, and I took a couple pictures, but, you know, here it is. Charting the end times. And believe me, this stuff right here is hard. A lot of information to cover, and we don't see enough people doing it, and I just hope you can read it. There's some scriptures here that you can look up in the Bible. So it's basically just charting the end times, you know, so we kind of know what to expect. And, you know, for instance, right here, we're seeing a rapid interest in acceptance of Eastern religions, extrasensorial perception, astrology, witchcraft, false prophets. And that's in 1 Timothy 4:1 and Revelation 9:20. So, you know, we got a lot of TV shows, witchcraft and, the werewolf shows and the, special powers and zombies and all this. So, we've seen that already. So we're going to move over here so I can make this really quick. It's already 7 minutes. And just showing you some of the pictures. And we remember this one here from a fragment of the still that was it held up in the upright position at the 911. And then we've got here signs of the end times. You can look up these Bible verses. And I'm just feeling very blessed to be able to bring this information to you. It's the information that you need. And this picture right here was chilling to me. I'm just seeing people falling out of the buildings, the smoke coming out, and there's no escape. And a lot of our, you know, the world is like this as well, because if you're not connected with Jesus, if you don't believe in Him, you have no escape. It's pretty much just the road to hell. And we gotta realize that. We gotta spread the gospel, the good news, and I just hope that we can get the information out there quick enough. Here's Israel's super sign of the end times. And this chart I like here. It's real nice and colorful for you. It's easy to understand. It's got the Bible verses here for you to look up. And if you make a video about it, I'd love to see it. Please do a response. And then we got over here, last but not least, you know, just the state of what's going on and the way things are looking, you know, the destruction of the earth, and, you know, then wondering why all these fish and all this stuff is happening and they're dying, and wells are, showing up, and, they don't know why all the animals are, disappearing. If you hurt nature, you're hurting yourself. And here's a scene that's not too well covered in the news. They don't really like to show the truth. And it says a little bit, man has killed millions of whales and is still killing them. And we know this practice goes on, and not enough is done about it. And then we've got over here the mysteries of the beast of Revelation and the beast of the sea. Then we've got this article here, the morning news, multitudes missing. They're pretending they're already getting like the headlines ready. Look at this. Hundreds of wrecks, drivers missing. Police unable to control mobs looting. Disaster strikes Earth. Dead and missing estimated in millions. Graves split open. Okay, this is many hospital patients and babies suddenly disappear. The social chaos after the rapture. Images of social disintegration pervade prophecy writers and discussion of the end times. This imagined post-rapture newspaper is from a prophecy tract distributed by the Bible Believers Evangelistic Association. And what does it say right here? I'm trying to get a good focus. And radio and television networks cancel scheduled programs to broadcast news of missing ones. And here we got the rapture. Time's running out. And that's one thing I just really need to stress. That's why it's so important to get the gospel news out, people. I mean, don't be spending all this time looking up these celebrities and all their information and what they're doing when you could be helping people get to learn about the Lord's return and the second coming. And the hour is nearer here. Okay, so, and then we've got the Late Great Planet Earth, a book that's about the rapture, and you definitely want to get it. Hal Lindsey, he talks about the apocalypse, mass marketing the apocalypse, and then down here we got the last days almost here. And they said that the radio and television have played a central role in disseminating prophecy belief in the 20th century. So they're saying that they're disseminating it. And then we've got Bible Store, little comic here, the book that proves Christ will remain retroactive, the pearls of date setting. This is a little joke, a little cartoon. But people, we just gotta really figure this out here and get this information out and do more videos about the gospel and spreading the news of what's to come, of the four riders and the horsemen, and all the destruction. And we really need to focus on that. And of the good of Jesus, of course, and of all the powers and the glory and the coming of Jesus. So I'm really going to try to make more videos with this 21 Reasons and hopefully make it into a movie. And I'm really going to try to start a Kickstarter page for it, and hopefully, I'm looking for funding. If you want to leave a comment, we'll be more than willing to talk about it, because this information really needs to get out. And I'm going to leave on this quote here. "And I saw an angel fly in the midst of heaven, and there followed another angel, and the third angel followed them." Okay, that's Revelation 14:6-9. Okay. Information you need, reporting all one word with the U.